So, if you could please tell us about the journey you've been doing in the area of sales transformation.
I will do that.
Thank you.
Your introduction is way too kind for me. I hope the expectations haven't been risen too much now. It's a privilege for me to stand here, indeed, not only as someone who is going through exactly the same thing as you are, the sales transformation journey, but also someone that is a new customer of yours and not in your traditional operator segment, if I use the word right, operator. So a new customer and so far a happy customer. So let's keep it that way. There are a lot of similarities between you and us, basically. Our company is also more than 100 years old. Our company's name, AP Møller-Mærsk, is also the name of the owner, like Ericsson. Basically, actually, we're in the same type of industry. You transport data, I transport goods. So, similar industry. And clearly, basically, we're both Nordic companies. And whilst the Danes and the Swedes might think they are very different from each other, we non-Scandinavians know they're exactly the same, aren't they? They are exactly the same. So there's a lot of similarities between the two companies, although in completely different industries. So how do we look at our company inside? What are we proud of? Why do I get out of bed each and every day? This sort of stuff gets me excited. You know, nothing can stop us. All this is in St. Petersburg, ice along the way, and it's coming up to the ship. This is what I love. This is really what I get excited about. This is awesome. No one else goes there where we go. You need to have special types of ship. That's awesome. What I also like is stuff like this. This is at night, 24/7 operation. You know, the transportation doesn't stop. The world keeps on moving. You know it as well as I do. I get excited about that. You have this saying, if I say it right, everything that benefits from being connected will be connected. Yes? Hey! Anything that I can put in a box, I will put in a box. Hey! And even if I can't put it in the box, I will put it on the ship somehow. I will make it work. I will make it work. So this gets me going. This gets me going. This is the biggest ship in the world right now. It's called the MM Maersk. It is 4 football fields long, this one. If you put all the containers on board of this ship on a train, the train will be 92 kilometers long. 92 kilometers. The anchor of this ship has the same weight as 5 elephants. 5 elephants. Just the mere fact that I know that is stupid. It's really stupid that I know that. Why I really like this picture is because that is MSC. MSC is our largest competitor. Look at the dinky toy. It's just it's nothing. Nothing. So this is what I get excited about. I love my stuff, and I'm sure you love your stuff as well. One problem is, I really like the stuff. One problem is, my customers don't care. Familiar? Yeah? No? If it's no, then I get off stage right now, and you have fun with Gangnam Style and whatever you do. Whatever you do. My customers don't care. They really don't care about my nice ships, about my nice containers. They really don't care about that. When they think of shipping, this is what they think about. There's no container on this slide, so there's no ship on this slide. What they care about is, okay, I'm going to give you my goods for about 30 days. You better make sure that it arrives where it should arrive, in a good shape and on time. And when you do your thing that you think you do so well, make sure that it's no hassle to me. There's customs, there's letter of credit, there are all sorts of bank transfers that need to take place. You do it. I don't really care how you do it, just do it. And the last thing that our customers are asking these days is, do it environmentally friendly. Now, as an ocean carrier, as a ship that burns heavy oil. Basically, the stuff that we put in our ships, you put on the streets here. That's asphalt, sort of. That's what we burn. Difficult to be environmentally friendly, but that's what our customers ask of us today. But our mindset is this. We love the stuff. Our culture is this. We think from our product towards our customers, instead of thinking the other way around. Listening to our customers, understanding what they want, and then try to build that for them. And basically that simple, that it sounds so simple, that difference of opinion, but has been an enormous money drain for us, and not only us. If you look at the last 10 years, the container shipping has returned a whopping 1% on capital employed. 1%. That's not very nice. I know your financials are a little bit better than ours, so I'm pretty jealous on that. But they might be in need for some improvement as well. Maersk Line has returned in that period around 5% on capital employed. But our cost to capital is 8 to 9%. So we have really been destroying value for a long time. You know, industry returns 1%, but 9% is sort of needed. So there's a lot of value destruction that takes place in our industry. But really, is it really value destruction in the industry? Or is it just us that don't get some of that value for us? And indeed, it is about that. If we're all here in suits and stuff, so nobody's wearing a pair of Adidas sneakers. But if you were wearing a pair of Adidas sneakers, I can transport that for you from Hong Kong to Rotterdam for 25 cents. Basically, that's what it costs to bring a pair of sneakers from Hong Kong to Rotterdam. 25 cents. Market value, $100, €100 on average, I don't know what it is. But the value that I create for Adidas is that they can produce in China and sell in the US and sell in Germany. That is a value of at least $10. But I've been giving that away for 25 cents, basically. And it really comes down to the fact, we've done a long analysis about it, is the way that we approach the market, the way we look at our customers is from our product out towards our customers. Instead of thinking, what is it that they are looking for and how can I provide for that? And shipping is old. I mean, it is not a new industry, so this has been going on for a while, but we still make the mistakes today. We continue to do that. Because what have we done as well? We have, just a little bit of a lesson in shipping is if you, you have a rotation of, let's say, 10 ships into a string, and then we have weekly calls. So every day there's a port call, and it's on a weekly basis. So what we've done, we thought about Adidas and said, okay, we're going to change the way that we do it, and we're going to have daily calls. So Adidas doesn't have to build up a stock for 1 week and then put it on the ship. No, they can do that on a continuous basis, on a conveyor belt sort of thing. Yeah. So we created that product for them. How much do you think I get today for that pair of sneakers? Yeah, it's not a difficult answer. It's 25 cents. Yes. Yeah. I get nothing out of it. Completely nothing. And why? Is because we made the product also thinking that it's cheaper for us. It's actually a cheaper operation for us. And then we gave it away. Because we want to do it anyway, so let's then just put it in the market, and we forgot to really to sell to it. And we've done a lot of stuff of that, just because it's cheaper for us. We have the best e-commerce suite in any shipping, for any shipping company out there. But we've been giving it away, because it's cheaper for us, not knowing that there is a value in that for our customers. And that's really the thing that we now need to do, and that we are doing, to try to stop this money drain. So it's 3 things that we are really looking at right now. First of all, it's understanding the customer pains and understanding the customer needs. And what do we need to do for that? And it's as if I'm talking to Maersk Line, because I see only men, almost. I actually see a little bit more. Yeah. No, I do see you. Don't worry. You're actually easy to spot in this crowd. But what is it that we need to do? We need to ask the open questions. The what, the why, the how, the what if, the why not. And to really get into the mindset of our customers and understand what it is that they are looking for. What is the pain of the person standing right in front of me, talking about his or her business? What is the vision of the company? What is their values? How can I play the Merceline product into that, into what they are saying? And based on that, I need to do my need segmentation. Based on that, I need to have a different view on the segmentation. And I think you are in the same trap as I am. Because I understand that you segment, you have operators and you have new verticals and all that sort of thing. You might want to review that. I'll tell you why. Because when I look at segmentation, I look at industries. So I look at, for instance, the automotive industry. I look at the retail industry. All sorts of industries I look at. So I go to BMW. And I basically tell them, I'm treating you exactly the same as I treat Mercedes and Audi. Who do you think is going to be sent to the door immediately? That's going to be me. That's going to be me. They don't want to hear that. They're not the same as Audi or as Mercedes. So I got to think, okay, so what is it? How do they position themselves differently? If you look at those brands, I mean, they look and they feel, well, I don't know, but they are top brands. They're German. They're high price, high quality. But they do position themselves differently. Mercedes is all about luxury, or the prime thing is luxury. Audi, prime thing is technology. And BMW, prime thing is performance. So when I talk to BMW, I need to highlight our reliability. And I need to make clear to them that if you ship with us, it will be always on time. If you ship with MSC, you will be late. That's what I need to emphasize. If I talk to Audi, they are the technology guys. There actually my product comes in handy because we have the most advanced chips. So I can take them to my ship and can show what we do, and we create relationship over there. I do have a problem though with Mercedes. I don't have a luxury container. I don't have a golden box or a red carpet. No, I don't have that. So I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know yet what my value proposition can be to Mercedes. So I still need to ask those open questions and understand what it is they're looking for, what's important to them, what keeps them awake at night. I still got to do that. Still got to do that. And maybe I end up with not having them as a customer. Could be. And then the third thing that we're doing, so it's very much about the listening, it's about the segmentation, and then it's about the education, not only of our sales force, but actually as much as of the center, basically. Because actually that's where we get stuck. It's not necessarily the sales force outside, it's actually the cultural change that needs to take place in our head office. But it is about competency building of the sales force as well, and providing them with the right tools to make the new way of selling happening, basically. So those three items, that is what we are looking at. If this is familiar to you, great. If it's not, I can't help it. I just tell you what it is that we're doing, and you need to take away from it what you want to take away. So now I'm going to tell a little bit about how you sold to us. And I've asked John beforehand, and he's done a great sell. Otherwise, he wouldn't. You got some prize to go to Mexico, I understand. Was it for me? Was it with the Can I come? Or, that'd be nice. Right. Want to keep your customer happy, don't you? No. So, I'm the commercial guy. This decision went to the board. I'm part of the board of Merceline. So, I'm the commercial guy. I want to reiterate that. I look at this slide. John is hating me, by the way, right now. I look and I think, what? The VSAT Sailor 900. Wow, I have no idea what this is about. It doesn't mean anything to me. This one, I understand. And I'm going to show you a little movie right now that we've made. This one I understand. If I can have the movie, please.
Technology has made our lives so much easier. We can access all kinds of information and data fast and easy, directly to our hand, no matter where we are, except at sea. And since 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, we have some huge blind spots on the globe, which are cut off from ordinary communication, since there's no network capable of covering the oceans. At least not until today, when Ericsson, in cooperation with Maersk Line, the world's leading shipping company, has developed a unique solution that will make communication at sea as accessible as on land. By equipping the mighty container ships with mobile broadband, satellites and services, Ericsson has helped improve connectivity throughout the globe, with the largest network covering the seas. For the shipping industry, this will open a world of possibilities, from improved interaction with vessels to visibility for its customers and environmental initiatives that will benefit us all. Welcome to the future of truly global communication.
Yeah. Both our stuff in one movie. Now we all get excited. Yay. Yeah. And so if we talk about the new way of selling, and I know I think you're also talking later about the learning culture that you want to have in this company. You know how John would sell it how he should sell it to me. What you guys are giving me is something that none of my competitors have. You know, I can now sell to my customers they're in continuous. Sorry, I can't get to my English now. They're continuously in touch with their own cargo. None of my competitors can do that. So I'm in an industry that is commoditizing rapidly. You guys give me an opportunity to stand out. That's not necessarily what you sold to me, or to us. You sold a cost saving to us, you sold, well, the things also that we asked for you. But the opportunities that it creates for me is just incredible. I can go to Chiquita, the banana company, and I can show them, well, maybe your produce in this little stretch on the truck from Manila to the inlands was cut off power, and that's why your bananas are not doing so well. We carry live lobsters as well from the US to other places, basically. Live lobsters. I can now guarantee my customers, no, they're still alive. You don't have to pull open the box 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later and figure out that, hey, maybe they didn't survive it. No one else can give that. I mean, that is amazing. That's what needs to be sold to me. You know, I mean, I figured it out now myself, but next time John will need to sell this to me, and you will need to sell it in this way to your new customers. You got to put yourself in the mind of the sales person of the company that you're selling to. What is in it for his or her customers out there? And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. Hennes & Mauritz, another famous brand, of course, here, we had a brilliant value proposition. Result of it, and as I see, I have only 1 minute and 19 seconds left, so I need to rush a little bit. Brilliant value proposition. We stood in their stores. We looked at the buying patterns of their customers. We looked at how their staff engages with them. We know their strategy. We know their values. Our whole value proposition is built around that. We do joint charity work in Bangladesh now. Together. Result for us is that we have the highest share of wallet that we could get with them, and we have and we keep that in this room, a $400 premium with them. So, but no one knows. No one knows. So we get a lot of value out of it, and so do they. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's with IKEA. IKEA had a brilliant logistic solution. Basically, they thought very profound around it. They get a new guy in charge. He wants 2% savings on everything. So we're just back to talking about the price and basically about the cost. So the value proposition doesn't work. So we just go with our old stuff. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. So I think that's also the main lesson. I think the transformation is very important, particularly when you open up your new customer base and you move away from your operators. But you got to bear in mind that sometimes you fall down and it won't be successful. For us overall, we have been really successful, or even I'm over time and it goes into red, I see. So I'll skip this slide and I'll end with what I wanted to end with, is that you've done a great deal with our company. You've made us an extremely happy customer. But what you really sold to me is that I can now differentiate myself for the competitor. So I'm internally grateful to Ericsson, and I think we're going to have a good future ahead of us. But I do want to instill it in your mind that you need to get to guys like me, because I'm the commercial guy. I'm normally not the one that you are speaking with, but I'm the one that can create the value towards my customers. And as I said, for us, what we look at primarily is listening to our customer needs, to their pains, do the segmentation in a different way, and adopt our product in that respect, and build up the competencies of our salespeople, and try to have the culture change also in the center. That's what I had for you, and that's where I would like to end. Thank you very much.